ॐ अज्ञातमिरान्तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरालोकनयेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादां सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So, Hare Krishna, welcome all of you to this session. So, today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 9th canto, chapter 22nd. So, in yesterday's class, we have discussed descendants of Bharata Maharaj. Bharata Maharaj was son of Dushyanta and Shakuntala. And Bharata Maharaj was very powerful king and he conquered the entire universe and he ruled the entire universe. Then finally, he left everything and so he practiced bhakti and like that he got the salvation. So then after that, so further descendants of the Bharata Maharaj is mentioned there, and one among that is Ajamid. So Ajamida's descendants, further his descendants, we are going to discuss. Okay, today. These are all descendants of Puru. You should remember. Puru's descendants we are discussing. Yayati is having the five sons. Out of that, the youngest son is Puru. And the Puru dynasty till now we discussed from 1920 to and 22. 23, once again we go for remaining sons of Yayati. That means Yadu and so and so. So they Anu, Yadu, Turvasu. So their descendants we will be discussing in the chapter 23 tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Is there some specific reason describe this dynasties? Puru is because we are going to see the appearance of Pandavas also in the Puru dynasty. And the great devotees they appeared, like Bhishma Dev appeared, like Dushyanta and also Bharat Maharaj. These are all the great devotees. They appeared in Puru's dynasty. So that's why Puru we started actually. among the Yatis. So Kuru is being discussed. Then after that, Krishna is also appearing in the Yadu Vamsha. So that's why those are remaining sons of Yayati, that's Yadu and others. So those also will be discussing in the 23rd and 24th chapter. So every Katha Prasanga, actually, we already discussed also previous classes. The purport of every conversation or any episode is pure devotional service only. So since they in the dynasty we will find somewhere some devotees appearing, and once again Sukadeva Goswami tell about the bhakti of that devotee. And in this way, so this is the purpose of seeing the dynasty and the various pure devotees appearance there, which can purify by hearing this, the heart of the people. So today we begin with the 22nd chapter, first sloka. Sri Sukha Uvacha Mitrayuscha Divodasa Shavanas Nrupa Sudasaha Sahadevotha Somako Jantu Janmakruta. Translation, can anyone read? Aditya Sridhar.
Sukadeva Goswami said,
Yes.
O king, the son of Devadas was Mitrayu, and from Mitrayu came four sons named Juan, Sudas,
Yavana.
Sudas, Sahade, and Soma. Soma was the father of Jambu.
In exile, they don't ask these names. Huh? Huh? No, no. It's very tough job actually.
It's hard to pronounce.
Huh? It's hard to pronounce it. तस्य पुत्रशतं तेषां येवीयान् पृषतः सुतः सतस्मात् द्रुपदो जज्ञे सर्वसम्पत्समन्वितः.
Soma had 100 sons, of whom the youngest was Vishnu from Vishnu. Whom Vishnu was born king the Drupad, who was opulent in all spirits.
Yeah.
But the same person?
Same Drupad, yes. Our Drupad. Draupadi's father. That means we came close to our Pandavas.
Yeah.
Slowly, slowly. From Yayati we started actually. द्रुपदा द्रौपदी तस्य दृष्टद्युम्न दयः सुता दृष्टद्युम्न दृष्टकेतुर्भार्या पाञ्चालकायिमे.
From Maharaj Purvadi was Maharaj Purvad also had many sons, headed by Drishtu. From Drishtu came a son named Drishtu. All these personalities are known as descendants of Vyasadev as dynasty of Panchala.
Yeah, Panchala. So, Mike. So we'll go to little story actually here. Draupadi. We all know Draupadi Yagnuseni. She appeared from the Yajna actually. She didn't take birth like generally people come from the womb of mother. She didn't come like that. She himself and she herself and also her brother Dhrishtadyumna both came from Yajna actually. They appeared both because Drupada was insulted by Dronacharya. Because of that, he was having a lot of anger in his heart. He wants to take a revenge. So that's why he wanted a powerful son who can kill Dronacharya. So for that sake, he did the tapasya. Along with that, so Draupadi also appeared. So what is the story behind Draupadi? And that we are going to discuss actually a little bit because it's connected with our so many questions devotees they ask. That's why. Anyway, Draupadi and both they took birth, and she's very beautiful and she's beyond the human beings actually. Her body is not like a human being's body. She is coming directly from the fire, from the Agni. And so any Pandavas, they were in Ekachakra Nagar because they were chased by Kauravas to kill in Lakshagruha, but somehow by Vidura's help, they were able to manage and escape from there by the Swarangam. So some hidden Swaranga, through that they is able to save themselves, and after that they Varanavartam. So they came to Varanavarta. So there, from there to the Ekachakra Nagara they came. They were staying in the form of Brahmanas actually, because there's a life threat is there. If they live like kings, immediately Kauravas can come to know, and then secret become now open. Because already secret is open, na? Kauravas, they are ready to kill the Pandavas. Now, if they are visible now, they will be immediately finished actually. Because anyway, Pandavas came to know that Kauravas attempting to kill. So then, now if Pandavas come in visibility, then Kauravas already secret is open now because already they attempted to kill them in the Lakshagruha. That means now Pandavas came to know nothing is secret now. Now what they will do? If Kauravas they come to know the Pandavas are alive, they'll finish them actually because they don't have any support of king also now. Yeah, yeah. So they are alone and they are no just in the forest, Varanavartam, and then after that in the small village, immediately they finish them. So that's why they are very much worried. So by the good instructions of Vidura and others, they were in the disque of Brahmanas, and they maintained like that by begging and so and so. So like that they were living, and there they killed the one Asura. What is that? His name is? Yeah, no. Hidimba is in a forest only. They killed Hidimba and Bakasur. No, no, no. Huh? Not Bakasur. Oh, some Rakshasa was there. He was eating so much every day. Huh? Bakasur only. No? So Bhimdev killed that, and then so that village is relieved from that. Then after that, so they came to know Draupadi's Swayamvara through a Brahmana. So they thought that yes, we'll also go and see. So these Brahmanas also they also want to go and see. So they went there, but in between Dhaumya Rishi came and he gave instruction to the Pandavas. So Draupadi is meant for you only, so you people has to win her. Then you'll be getting the support of Drupad. Drupad is Panchal. I think this is the area actually, Drupada's area. Punjab. Punjab area is the Drupad's area actually. So they are very powerful Kshatriyas actually, Punjabis. So that's why there is a good support for the Pandavas. Till that time, they cannot open their Vesha actually. They are in the different form, different Vesha actually. So that they cannot open. If they open, then they will be killed by Kauravas. So first of all, they should get the support of a good king, actually, powerful king. So it is a good situation now. That's a principle also. Chanakya says when Kshatriya loses his kingdom, then what he has to make to get back his kingdom, he has to make alliances through marriage, through other things. So it is the best way to win Draupadi, and so that if she becomes so their wife, then automatically Drupada will support. Then in that support, by that support, now they can challenge the Kauravas and go and ask, give our kingdom back. So that's why they were waiting. So Daumya Rishi gave. Daumya Rishi is a Purohit for the Pandavas. Daumya said, You have to win this. Then they went to Draupada's kingdom. There, the Draupadi is there, and all Duryodhan, Karna, everyone was there. And finally, in that fighting, so you all know that in that Swayamvara, Karna was disqualified because they were insulted by the Krishna and all. So this person cannot be involved in the fight in the Swayamvara. He is not eligible fit enough. He was disqualified, and then finally he is not allowed to participate also. Then finally Arjuna has cracked that. So Matsya target actually. Eye of a fish targeting that, seeing the water. So this is all there in the Mahabharata, Adi Parva only it is there. So then after that, finally, what happens? They won the Draupadi, and they bring Draupadi to Kunti Maharani's place. So then what happened? She said that whatever you brought, Mata, we brought a alum. Actually, every day they bring alums, and what she says, you know, take everyone equally, like that she says. Similarly, so मिल बांट के लीजिए करके ऐसा बोली. So that means they didn't say they brought Draupadi. They said that we brought Bhiksha. We won this. So then Draupadi said that whatever you bring, so you all equally share it. So then after that, she came to know they brought Draupadi actually. Oh my God, what happened? And she got worried now. What should we do? Actually, one girl and five people, how they can? It's according to the Vedic principles, and it looking like against the dharma. And also one more thing, Kunti Maharani is so powerful, she never speak any lie, and anything comes from her mouth, it should happen. And also it is always according to the dharma only. This rule, Kunti and Dharmaraj both are having the same power actually. So Kunti's exact representative is Dharmaraj actually. They have similarities both. So say Kunti and Dharmaraj, they never speak any lie actually. It's impossible, and they speak something and becoming against the dharma is it cannot be imagined also. So but she is having so confidence. I cannot speak lie even in the unknowingly also I cannot speak lie. I cannot speak anything irreligious thing, adharma I cannot speak. So she was confident actually. And then after that, so what happened, Dharmaraj also is getting feeling towards her as a wife. If it is won by the Arjuna and if she is Arjuna's wife, then he should not get any feeling. She should be he should be treating her as a sister. No? What we say that huh? Nanad, huh? Not Bahu. Dharmaras brother's wife. They how's it? Huh?
Some sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law means like sister only. So, but he is not getting like that. So he's getting like a feel of wife. That is also one proof. Something दाल में थोड़ा कालापन है. तो इधर कुछ आया से इन लोगों को डाउट आने लगा. तब तो द्रुपद और धृष्टद्युम्न आ गए, मैंने कुछ दिन के बाद आ गए. After the few days he came and he saw. So they she is staying with all of them and serving all the Pandavas and also Mother Kunti. And so Drupad invited all of them to discuss and finally do the marriage actually, proper marriage. Then Drupad is in a big dharma sankat. What is this actually? These people all saying that we want all to marry her. All the five Pandavas are saying we all marry her. And Drupadi is what is this? ये कहाँ से है वही लोग पांच लोग इतना इतना बिग मंगी हो गई कि एक लड़की पांच लोगों को चाहिए क्या? ऐसा उनका भी मन में. He is also thinking like that. What is this? Five people they want to marry her. So then he was not able to not able to decide himself. These all are united and they all saying that we want to all marry actually. And Kunti also saying they will all marry her. And Kunti also is supporting her. I will never speak like something came out from my mouth means it should be happening. It is truth only. Then in that such a difficult situation, Vyasadev came. And Vyasadev called Drupada in a side room and he says, so I will tell a secret to you. What is this? So then he explains, so see, my dear Rupat, this is not against the Vedic principles. In previously also, just let me open my page. In previously also, it was it happened like this, and gave the examples. Actually, one girl is married with the many men. As per the Dharma Shastra only it is, and examples also there. 563. Yeah. So, हाँ, पूर्व में कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स कहाँ गए? हाँ, कंडुमुनि तथैव मुनिजा वाक्षी तपोभिर्भावितात्मनः संगतादभूतदश भ्रातॄन् एक नाम्नः प्रचेतसः। आज नहीं होगा, इधर देखिए। सो कंडमुनि की पुत्री वाक्षी तपस्या से पवित्र अंतःकरण वाले 10 प्रचेताओं का साथ, जिनका एक ही नाम था और जो आपस आपस में भाई भाई थे, विवाह संबंध स्थापित किया था। और नेक्स्ट, और भी ऐसा है कुछ पुराणों में सुना जाता है कि धर्मात्माओं में श्रेष्ठ जटिला नाम वाली गौतम गोत्र की कन्या ने 7 ऋषियों के साथ विवाह किया था। तो ये सभी एग्जाम्पल्स युधिष्ठिर महाराज दिए हैं। तो ऐसा कई लोगों पहले भी किए हैं एक स्त्री से, और इसमें कोई तो ऐसा बात नहीं है कि ये गलत है। हमारी माता ने भी यह बात है कि यही बात कही है कि तुम सब लोग भिक्षा की भांति इसका उपभोग करो। अतः युधिष्ठिर इस 5 भाइयों के साथ होने वाली इस विवाह संबंध को परम धर्म मानते हैं। तो माँ बोली है, बार बार वही बोलते हैं धर्मराज, मेरा मम्मी बोली है, मम्मी कभी झूठ नहीं बोलती है, तो होना ही। धर्म का आचरण करने वाली युधिष्ठिर ने जैसा कहा वही ठीक, वह ठीक है। कुंती भी वही समर्थन की। अवश्य मैंने द्रौपदी के साथ 5 भाइयों के विवाह संबंध आज्ञा दे दी है। मुझे झूठ से बहुत भय लगता है, बताइए मैं झूठ के पाप से कैसे बच सकूंगा। वो तो बोलती, शी टोल्ड ऑलरेडी फाइव ऑल शुड मैरी हर। सो वो तो यदि नहीं होगा तो अभी झूठ हो गए ना उनका बात। तो एक बार भी झूठ बोलना माने वो लोग सहन नहीं कर सकते। झूठ बोलने से भी प्राण त्याग करना सही मानते। दिस वॉज द सिचुएशन। सो इन दोज डेज, so in at least in the Dwapara, good people. So that is the thing. तब व्यास जी also supported her. Yes, yes. अनृता अनृतान मोक्ष से भद्रे धर्मश्चैषा सनातनः न तु वक्ष्यामि सर्वेषां पांचाल शृणु मे स्वयं। भद्रे तुम झूठ से बच जाओगी, यह सनातन धर्म है। कुंतियों कहकर वे द्रुपद से बोले। सो आफ्टर दैट द्रुपद से ही टोल्ड, व्यास टोल्ड टू द्रुपद, so by come I will tell the real story now. Who are these Pandavas and who is this Draupadi? So this was the story. Once upon a time, what happened? There was one yajna. Yajna was happening on the bank of Ganga in the place of Naimisharanya. In that yajna, who was the performer of that yajna? Yamaraj was a performer of yajna. That's a Surya Putra. So Yama. Yama was performing. So he stopped his duties. That means sending all the jivas to Yamaloka. He stopped that and he busy in the doing yajna. So by this time, in due course of time, what happened? People keep on increasing on the earth. People, nobody is dying. Everyone is becoming like Devata Amara. So then what happened in the due course of time? So much population. By seeing this, Indra and other Chandra and Varuna, Vayu, all these became so agitated actually. What is happening? These people are also becoming like us and not dying. So one day they went to Brahmaji's place. So Brahmaji said that what is the problem for all of you? Anyway, you are all Amara only, na? You are all not dying. What is the problem? If they don't die, then their problem is they are getting enviousness. They said actually, why they are also becoming like us? This is our problem actually. So when they will die. So don't worry, let the yajna to be finished. So then Yama will be going to kill all of them. So be patient. So then after that they came back and they started doing the participating the yajna. And one day all these devatas they went on the bank of Ganga. So all of a sudden what happened? In that Ganga flow, one golden lotus started coming actually. And golden lotus coming here. And all these demigods saw that and they got surprised. What is this? From where it is coming? So Mahavir Indra started researching that. So from where it is coming, he keep on walking, and like that he walked for a long distance. There one girl was sitting and standing in the water, and she is crying, and the tears from her eyes are coming out and falling in the water, and it became golden lotus. And Indra went to her and he asked, "Why you are crying, my dear? So what happened to you?" Then she didn't speak anything. You just come with me. Like that, she said, I'll walk and you just follow me. Like that, she made her to walk, like that. Long distance they walk and they reach almost all Himalayas actually. So in that Himalayas at one side, actually there was one male actually and female. Both are in the conjugal love actually. They were each are loving each other. So they are very, that means fully each and every limb they are enjoying one to one. So then Indra, that means she took him to there. And Indra saw that. And Indra got immediately angry because even Indra came, they were not at all stopping and they are enjoying themselves both. Then Indra went to near very close, but still he is not at all moving his head. Then Indra got angry. What do you think? This whole universe is under me, and I am the controller of everything. And in my kingdom, in my ruling, you are not listening me and you are enjoying yourself. Who are you? You like that he abused him. Then immediately he turned his face, and when he glanced on that, Indra's whole body became so like lifeless, not able to walk and not able to do. Statue. Like statue. So that Purusha is nothing but who? That's Lord Shiva actually. And Indra was not able to understand that there is a superior authorities are there than him. That's Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and Vishnu. And Indra himself is being, got pride and became so pride, and he behaved like that. For that, Drudra gave a lesson to him. Then after that, he turned and he told to her, so you take this man to the place. So to the in that Himalayas, there is one cave is there. So you take there. So then this Indra was taken there. That woman has led him to there, and then after that Rudra so told to him. So now you open that door. So then Indra opened the door. Then after going inside, he saw there four Indras already there, and they are all in such a pitiable condition, and they were all binded, and they were in a very horrible situation. But all are Indras, and this Indra saw that, and after seeing what happened, so like me, another four Indras are here. So then after that, Lord Shiva told to him, see, you are so pride, and they were also like this before, and they were all seized here, and now you are also will be here. And because of your pride, you should get the punishment. So you will be going to, that means human birth. You will take human birth, and then so you will be purifying your whatever the offense you did towards us. And that means human means they are helpless jivas. So then you will be doing the prayaschitta, and you will come back to your position. So those four also Indras in the different times. Those Indras and this Indra total now what? Five Indras. And said Lord Shiva said that you all go and take birth in the human form, in the human birth. So but remaining four, they said that we cannot go, but we should be introduced into the womb of mother through the Dharma, Yama Dharmaraj, Vayu, and Nakula and Ashwini Devatas. These four has to place us in the womb of, through their semen, in the womb of our mother. You understood? They said that we will not directly go. We should be kept in the our mother womb through the semen of this list. They said Dharmaraj, Yama, next Vayu, next Aswini Kumaras. But this person said, this fifth Indra who went recently, he said that I will place my Amsha in her womb myself. He said. So this is nothing but Arjuna actually. So first Indra, whoever is placed through the Yamadharmaraj, he became Yudhishthir. And Bhima, the Vayu who placed, that second Indra is placed by Vayu in the womb of mother Kunti, and he became Bhim. So Aswini Kumaras they placed in the womb of Madri. Madri na? By Aswini Kumaras. So they became Nakula and Sahadev. And this same Indra himself, he placed his Amsha in the womb of Kunti, and he became Arjun. So this girl, she was crying. She is nothing but what? She is nothing but Sachi. She is having also big background. I didn't get time to read that. She is also, she became, that crying girl became, these there only. So Lord Shiva said, so you are all going to take birth, and she will be you all are your wife, because you are all Indra's son. And your wife is, this girl will be your wife. And she is nothing but, she got her Sachi also became like that actually, that crying girl. So Sachi. And there is a story is there. And she took form of what? Draupadi. Indra's wife Sachi, that Sachi only became like that crying girl, and she took birth now in the form of Draupadi. And these five became So five sons of Pandu. But actually five are all Indra's only. That's five people, one wife. But they are placed through the different devatas. But actually those five are Indra's only. And that's why they are married to one woman. This is the story in the Mahabharata. So that's why there is nothing wrong. Vyasadev says this story to Drupad. So Babu, if five Pandavas are non-different from the Indra only, and your daughter Draupadi is nothing but Shachi. So that's why it is very meaningful you giving her to all of these five. There are five are Indra Amshas only, all five. But they are placed to the different devatas. But actually, those are all five are Indras. That Indra is power Jivatma. Indra is Jivatma is very complex also. I don't know. This is very complex actually. They say Indra is placing his Amsha in this. That is a separate from this Jivatma, that Jivatma is. And also.
What we heard, Kunti prayed to all these devatas when they came. So that is the story.
That will connect. She called this, and but who are coming? Everywhere Indra only came. Already planned. Yes. Already planned only, it is executed actually. So first Yama comes and he gives, he places the Indra's portion in her room. And that is Yudhishthira Maharaj. All are Indra only. Interesting stuff. But many people they say, na, why this happened? Oh, one girl and five people are sharing this and that they say. But actually, they think in the adharma. There is no adharma in this. There is no adharma.
What about Karna?
Huh?
Karna?
Karna is Karna is not Karna is Surya's is different. Surya's portion that is. That's not Indra. Of course, he is coming from Kunti, but he is not. He is not in the Indra's portion. Otherwise, he could have got share also. He is not Indra, then why he will? But actually, see, Mahabharata is not a. It is not only teaching the general principles. Mahabharata is teaching about the special rules also and special situations. So that's why whatever is there in the Mahabharata, you cannot take it as a general rule for every time. It is combination of the general rules and also most of the cases are very special cases. So that's why, oh, now I'll follow Draupadi and I can have five husbands. No, it is a specific case. So that's why specific rules are not applied for general purpose. They're all very specific. It's a combination of specific and general. But we should be intelligent enough which is specific and which is general. So we can see in the Shanti Parva, the rules and regulations Bhishma Dev is explaining. Those are all for everyone actually. But the cases like Draupadi and cases like the Satyavati and all these things. So Satyavati, before marriage itself, she gave birth to Vyasadev, being a Kanya actually. So these are very special cases because that in that time Parasara is a very special man actually, and he's not an ordinary being actually. He is a Lord's pure devotee, Vishnu Purana. So he taught, and he is very special, and he know for the he is helping the Lord to appear actually in that right time. So that's why those are all very special cases. So we cannot just imitate those things. No. Mahabharata, that's why you should understand the dharma sukshmam. That means the subtleness of the dharma is will be there in the behind the stories. Very subtle, but gross people they cannot understand. They think five people are five Pandavas are different. No, that's one Indra only. Indra's portions only are given there. Indratvam is the Indratvam means one way I can say so the some vibhuti of the Lord, some opulence of the Lord is with the Jivatma that is known as Indra actually. That is shared in the five homes and these are all one actually. And also we see, and Arjuna is a Nara also. And in the Nara, the Indra's portion came and joined. And then that Nara now appeared as Arjuna. Like we can see in the case of the Krishna also, the Vishnu is portion is coming and entering into the Krishna. And in the Pradyumna, Aniruddha also, so Kamadev and their portions are coming and entering. So these are all very specific. And at the time of the when there was battle, actually Yadus they fight each other, no? At that time, what happened? Krishna, Balaram, all the Pradyumna, Anuruddha, the sons of Krishna, and Samba, all are there only. And whatever the Devatas portions entered into them, those went to the what is that place? Huh? Prabhas. Prabhas Kshetra. They went to Prabhas Kshetra and they fought each other. All the demigods portions which entered, they went back the demigod Sargaloka, and actually the whole family of Krishna is eternally residing in Dwarka. Here we will be bewildered at what portions are entering and going. This is maybe looking like very difficult for us, but this is the science actually. We can see the second chapter of third canto. These portions came, no? Vishwanath writes this in the Prabhas Kshetras. It's there actually. So like that also here. So Indra's portion is entering into the womb Nara actually. And that person is Arjuna. And now Indra's portion go back. And Nara and Narayan always together. They are still are there in the Himalayas, Badrikastra. They are meditating. Okay. So like this Pandavas and Draupadi they appeared. We are going to next sloka. From Maharaj Draupadi was born. Maharaj Draupada also had many. Okay, this is our next 44 to 5. योजिमीडसुतोऽन्यः ऋक्षः संवरणस्ततः तपत्यां सूर्यकन्यायां कुरुक्षेत्रपतिः कुरुः परीक्षिः सुधनुर्जह्नुर्निषदश्चाकुरुः सुताः सुहोत्रो भूसुदनुश्चवनोता ततः कृति.
The son of Ajamidha was known as Raksha. From Raksha came a son named Samvarna, and from Samvarna through the womb of his wife, Tapti, the daughter of some god, came Kuru, the king of Kurukshetra. Kuru had 4 sons: Parikshi, Sudhanu, Jahanu, and Nishda. From Sudhanu, Suhotra was born, and from Suhotra, Chavana. From Chavana, Kunti was born.
Thank you. This list, okay, next report. वसुस्तस्योपरिचरो बृहद्रथमुखास्ततः कुशुम्बमत्स्यपत्न्यस्य प्रत्यग्र चेदिपाद्याश्च चेदिपा.
The son of Kunti was richer Vasu, and among his sons handed by Vyasadev were
difficult names.
Kunti,
Kushamba,
Satyavati,
Pratipa.
all the sons of richer Vasu came rulers of the Chedi state.
Thank you. This Uparichari Vasu is the father of Satyavati. So actually he went for a forest to fight, and meanwhile actually so he feel agitated actually. He want to go back to house, but by seeing some animals he got the sex agitation actually. Uparichari Vasu. And He want to go and place his virya in the womb of her wife, but meanwhile, what happened? It dropped down. It fell down actually. It fell down, and one fish swallowed that, and fish became pregnant actually. And in that fish, Satyavati appeared, and one boy and one girl, I think, na? Only one. And Matsya. So from that fish, this girl appeared actually. That's why she is having the body smell of the fish body smell. Upachari Vasu is the story right here. Bruhat Rathat Kushagro Bhut ऋषभस्तस्य तत्सुता जज्ञे सत्यहितोपत्यं पुष्पवांस्तत्सुतो जहु. Actually, in the ancient days, maybe some, that means their grandfathers, grandmothers used to taught these stories, and remembering names might be very easy, but now we were not taught actually. We don't know. No story actually. Mothers are busy in the different activities, so we don't know also much. So that's why it's becoming all the we studied maths, physics, chemistry, all this and that little stars. That's why we don't have becoming very difficult now. It's very strange. So many stories and so many names and mixing here and there and going here and there. But previously Mahabharata is having so many innumerable stories, hundreds of stories. So and that story say every story is having so many moralities, and that will make the automatically children's consciousness very systematic and dharmic by hearing these all stories, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Mahabharata and Puranas. But now they are seeing the cartoons, I think, Tom and Jerry and this. How the Tom is chased by the Jerry. Small Jerry, how it is fighting with the Tom, is only they know. Yeah. Next, who will read?
Ratha Kushagra was born, and from Kushagra, Rishabha, and from Rishabha, Satyavati. The son of Satyavati was Pushpavan, and the son of Pushpavan was Jahu.
Yeah. अन्यस्यामपि भार्यायां शकले द्वे बृहद्रथात् ये मात्रा बहिरुत्सृष्टे जरया चाभिसन्धिते जीवजीवेति क्रीडन्त्या जरासन्धो भवत्सुता. Wow. Yes. Finally, Jarasandha's okay. Yes, next.
For the home of another wife, Bharatata brought two halves of his son. When the mother saw those two halves, she rejected them. But later, she, demon named Jara, playfully joined them and said, "Come to life, come to life." Thus, the son named Jarasandha was born.
Jarasandha appeared. Chandramshi Jarasandha. ततश्च सह देवो भूत् सोमापिर्यच्छ्रुतश्रवा परीक्षेरनपत्यो भूत् सुरथो नाम जाह्नवः. From Jarasandha came a son named Sahadev. From Sahadev, Somapi. And from Somapi, Shrutashrava. The son of Kuru called Parikshi had no sons. But the son of Kuru called Jahnu had a son named Suratha. ततो विदुरतस्तस्मात् सार्वभौमस्ततो भवत् जयसेनस्तत्तनयो राधिकोतो युतायुः.
From Surat came a son named Viduratha, and from whom Sarabhama was born. From Sarabhama came Jayasena, and from Jayasena Radhika, and from Radhika Ayutayu.
ततश्चक्रोदनस्तस्मात् देवातिथिरमुष्य च ऋक्षस्तस्य दिलीपोऽभूत् प्रतीपस्तस्य चात्मजः.
From Ayutayu
came a son named Akrodhana, and his son was Devatithi. The son of Devatithi was Riksha, and the son of Riksha was Dilipa, and the son of Dilipa was Pratipa.
Yes, Pratipa story is no. देवापि हि शान्तनुस्तस्य बाह्लीक इति चात्मजा पितृराज्यं परित्यज्य देवापि स्तुवनं गतः अभवच्चान्तनु राजा प्राङ्महाभिषसंगितः यं यं कराभ्यां स्पृशति जीर्णं यौवनमेति सः.
The sons of Pratipa were Devapi, Santanu, and Bahalika. Devapi left the kingdom of his father and went to the forest, and therefore Shantanu became the king. Shantanu, who in his previous birth was known as Mahabhisa, had the ability to transform anyone from old age to youth simply by touching that person with his hands.
Wow. Shantanu, Shantanu comes and touches, they will become young. All old people will become young. That's a Shantanoti itu Shantanu. Who pleases, who expands the happiness. His name is Shantanu. शान्तिमाप्नोति चैवाग्र्यां कर्मणा तेन शान्तनुः समाद्वादश तद्राज्ये नववर्षाय दाविभुः शान्तनुर्ब्राह्मणैरुक्तः परिवेत्तायमग्रभुक् राज्यं देह्यग्रजायुषु पुरराष्ट्राविवृद्धये.
Because the king was able to make everyone happy for sense gratification, primarily by the touch of his hand. His name was Shantanu. Once, when there was no rainfall in the kingdom for 12 years, and the king consulted his learned Brahminical advisors, they said, "You are faulty for enjoying the property of your elder brother. For the elevation of your kingdom and home, you should return the kingdom to him."
Yeah, Shantanu, actually, even there is a elder brother is there, but still he was ruling. Devapi is elder brother, and elder brothers, yeah, kingdom, but he is ruling. Because of that, adharma, there were no rains. So 12 years, no rains. Prabhupada purport is right. One cannot enjoy sovereignty or perform an Agnihotra yajna in the presence of one's elder brother, or else one becomes a asat known as parivetta. Jeshta bhagam, agrabhagam. That means kingdom should not be divided actually. No divisions. It is given to one person only, but others will be taking some area, but they will be under him only, but taking care. But they don't divide and make it two. So previously also all the combined families only. They always it goes like that. So when elder brother is there, so he will be the automatically king actually, and younger brother will assisting the elder brother. Kingdom cannot be done two parts actually. So, but that is a mistake happened in the case of Pandavas also. They divided into two because of the so not able to speak that they are not the sadharma actually. All the kingdom belongs to whom? All the kingdom belongs to Pandu because Dhrtarastra being a blind man, he is unqualified actually. He cannot sit on throne. But only the sake of the someone is needed. So Pandu generally he used to go to all the four directions and conquer all the small, all the kingdoms, and he established a big, that means emperor. So that's why time being he was just kept there, but he is not at all Dhritarashtra is not a king at all actually. Pandu was the king and he was expanding and he was there just a namesake there. So that's the whole kingdom belongs to Pandu. And Pandu's elder son is Yudhishthira Maharaj, and so that's why Yudhishthira Maharaj should get the complete kingdom. But this Dhritarashtra is so cunning fellow, actually, and he's having all the time partiality because of that. They didn't, that means the dharma started declining. In the end of Dwapara, it declined too much actually. Like we are now also dharma is declining, like that is decline. Pandu anyway, all of a sudden he has to leave his body. So now Dhritarashtra got the full. That means these are all young boys, and he became king officially also. Then he started thinking that my son also should get king. But actually, when Pandu is having a elder son, then why it should go to the Dhritarashtra or other Dhritarashtra's sons? Dhritarashtra's sons also not eligible for it because they have blind father and their father is not at all qualified. Then how they can be qualified? So whole kingdom has to give in to the Yudhishthira. But initially when they came from Pandu, that means from the forest to they went to the Hastinapur, they made Yudhishthira Yuvraj and after that they sent to the where? Varnavarta. There the Lakshagrahi is there and there they plan to kill him and finish him, all the Pandavas. But when he, after that, what happened? He came back. That means they saved themselves. They saved by the Vidura, and then they won the Draupadi. They married the Draupadi. Then after that, they got the support of Drupada, and now they came into public. Now publicly they started moving because Drupada is there in the protection. So that's a Kauravas also got feared because Drupada is a powerful king. That's a very very powerful Kshatriyas. So that's why he doesn't. They cannot fight also with him. So that's why Kauravas planning is are smashed. Now, when along with this Draupadi they came, what they did then? They gave the Kandavana, this Indraprastha. That's a Kandava Prastha is given to Pandavas. Then they shared actually at that time. So Hastinapur is given to so Duryodhan, that means Dhrtarastra will be and continuing Duryodhan will be continuing that. And for these people, they gave the Indraprastha. Actually, Indraprastha is not there, which is a Khandava Prastha, simply just a forest. And they finished all the trees and they plowed it and they finally made a Indraprastha, a beautiful kingdom. And there Maya and others are helped, Krishna helped them. So that's why they built such a beautiful city. And then after that, they conquered all the directions. Pandavas, all they went to all the directions, four directions, four brothers they went, and they conquered the whole earth. So they did the Rashtriyaga, that's it. So they conquered everything and they became so opulent and they did the Rajasriya Yaga. So in that Rajasriya Yaga, even Duryodhana was also invited because Duryodhana was not against. He was against, he declared against, they could have killed at that time itself. But he became a brother, so that's why he was not against to the Rajasriya means accepting the emperorship of that Raja, whoever is there. So they all accepted. So everything is fine. So that means now Yudhishthir became the emperor and all the kings all over India, everywhere, all the directions are under him only. And lot of wealth they brought, and they were feeding every time. Pandavas in the Tralsui Yaga, every time there is a bell. So whenever bell is ringing means one Pankti Bhojan, you know, Pankti, the lines. In the Pankti they feed na people. So Pankti, so one Pankti, how many people? 1 lakh people they used to feed in one Pankti. Such a big hall they are having, and once Pankti is over, that means finished, their serving and eating is finished, then they will be blowing a shanka because once again 1 lakh people will come. So like that, how many times the shanka was blown, in a day? Duryodhana was sitting and counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that whole day from morning to even the midnight and early mornings keep on playing only this. That means these many lakhs of people are eating and how much health they could have. And it is burning the heart of Duryodhan. And being in that Rajasuyaga, he was just burning only, nothing is. His heart is out of enviousness, it's burning, burning, burning. And that guy really, so when he saw Maya Sabha, then he completely, his heart is burned. Actually, he left already to Hastinapur from the Indraprastha, but he got some interest actually. Let us go. Someone is saying that Mayasabha is so nice, so I will go and see and then I will leave. When he gone and went there and saw, so it is so opulent. And also he got insult there actually. Because he's so full and he doesn't know what is water and what is glass. Because of enviousness actually. He was not able to identify anything and he got and then he felt so envious about this and he told to Sekuni, so I'm not happy now. So even after going to the Hastinapur also, he was not eating and just making drama actually in front of his father. So everyone is saying, "Oh, Duryodhana is not eating anything." Then this blind father is so excited. "Oh, my son is not eating. What is the cause actually?" Like that. Then he revealed. So I am not able to. My hunger is finished because of the opulence so much they have, and because of that I am not able to feel any hunger. That is the enviousness symptom actually. They will not feel anything. So then Shakuni Mama told to him, "Don't worry. So I will make a plan for you." then, then they are gambling that false dice they made, and that's the story actually. They took away everything, but actually it's completely cheating. So, but here Shantanu also what? Brother is there and he is ruling. And brother is little bit Devapi is little bit he is spiritual, and that's why he went to forest from childhood. But he is there, and without taking his permission, Shantanu sat in the seat and started ruling. So that's why there was no rains. Next, evamukto द्विजैर्ज्येष्ठ्यं छन्दयामास सोऽब्रवीत् तन्मन्त्री पीतैर्विप्रैर्वेदात् विभ्रंशितो गिरा वेदवादितवादान् वै तदा देवो ववर्षः देवापिर्योगमाया देवापिर्योगमास्थाय कलापग्राममांसिता.
When the Brahmanas said this, Maharaj Shantanu went to the forest and requested his elder brother Devapi to take charge of the kingdom, for it is the duty of a king to maintain his subjects. Previously, however, Shantanu's minister Ashravana had instigated some Brahmanas to induce Devapi to transgress the injunctions of the Vedas and thus make himself unfit for the post of ruler. The Brahmanas deviated Devapi from the path of the Vedic principles, and therefore, when asked by Shantanu, he did not agree to accept the post of ruler. On the contrary, he blasphemed the Vedic principles and therefore became fallen. Under the circumstances, Shantanu again became the king, and Indra, being pleased, showered rains. Devapi later took to the path of mystic yoga to control his mind and senses and went to the village named Kalaphigram, where he is still living.
Kalapagrama. Where it is? I don't know. This is story of Devapi. So Devapi was in the forest, and then they asked actually, and also they made him Devapi's Shantanu's Brahmanas. They made Devapi to transgress the Vedic injunctions. So that's why he disqualified himself. The details are not there. Even in the Mahabharata, so I didn't find the details. But something came actually here. So who is this Devapi? Who is this Shantanu, you know? Mahabhishaha. Mahabhishaha, he is from Surya dynasty actually. Surya Vamsha. In the previous life, Shantanu, in the previous life, his name was Mahabhishaha. So he belongs to Surya Vamsha. And he was a great king. And he performed thousands of Ashwamedha yagas and Rajaswi yagas. And he pleased Indra so much. So after that, 1 second, where is the page number? Let me go to that. 284. So Mahabhisha became eligible to go to the Swarga. So he was staying with Indra there happily. So one day what happened? There is a function is there in Satyaloka. Brahmaji invited all the devatas. Come, we will make a party. All the went. Actually, along with Mahabish, Indra also went there. So all are sitting and there, so enjoying. Meanwhile, Mother Ganga, so be a beautiful woman, and she came. At that time, what happened? There was some air blow. Air was blown. And what happened? Her pallu, so her sari became little. That means because of air, it misplaced from her on her breast. So then what happened? Everyone put down their heads, all the demigods. But this Mahavish was watching like that because he was attracted to her. So then what happened? In Brahmadev saw that, immediately he got angry. What is this? You are behaving like a human being. This is a tendency of human beings actually. You are behaving like a not behaving like a demigod. So you are not qualified to sit here. So now you should go and become a human being. Ja. So then you get purification, then you can come. Not now. So like that he gave a curse. Brahmaji gave curse to him. Means Mahavish was disqualified there. So okay. Then Ganga also got attracted towards him, and she is also disqualified. So she is keep on remembering the glarings of Mahavish. Mahavish was watching her and she is meditating that form. So then while she is also returned from there Brahmaloka and she is going to back toward Martyaloka to Bhuloka. While coming there, she saw Vasus. 8 Vasus are falling actually at that time. And they lost their effulgence and they're just falling. And when she saw them, so she stopped them and asked, what happened actually? Why you are all falling? So then they said, what happened? Vasistha, one time he was doing the some tapasya actually, some sandhya actually, sitting in the tree. And these people went there and disturbed them actually. And that Vasistha gave a curse to them. You people are not qualified. So you people, so go and take the birth in human, that's Martyalok. That means all the disqualified people in the, in the circle, they will come and take birth here.
We are part of the
In good families, in aristocratic families. They take birth in aristocratic families. In normal families means we are coming from down actually. From Naraka also people come actually. Like Bharadwaja came, na? Like like that. These people are Vasus are disqualified, and they said Vasus. They were saying to Mother Ganga, so we will be taking. So can you? Because we don't want to go into the womb, human's womb. So anyway, you are also going to Earth planet, and you are also going to become a mother. So why don't we? Why don't you accept us as children? So she said that okay, I'll accept no problem. But who will be our father? Yes. And who will be the who should, she asked actually who should be their father? They said that Shantanu can be the father, and she also happy because that Mahabhisha only Shantanu.
connection makes
Ah. So what happened? This arrangement is done, settlement is over now, and Vasus also they will be immediately leaving. They will be taking birth and immediately leaving. And they said that our 1/8 portion, there are 8 Vasus are there. We all give 1/8 portion. That means 1/8 into 8 times. How much? One, na? So 1/8 of the all of us 8 people. We give 1/8 portion of us, and there will be one boy, and he will be with the Santanu. We all leave immediately. Like that they said. So after taking birth, you should immediately you drop them into the Ganges and we will leave that body and we'll go back to our planet. So that's why that they don't want to just they got that they should take birth in human yoni, that's all. But they are not going to stay for a long time. So they all said requested her that like that, she's accepted. But one boy will be with Shantanu. So she accepted this. Now she came to Earth planet and she is roaming one day. What happened? Pratipa. Pratipa, who is Pratipa? Shantanu's father, na? Now we are studying. We all forget actual names. Pratipa is the father of Shantanu. This Pratipa, one time he is walking on the Ganges actually on the one fine day. What happened? He was just walking. So suddenly this Ganga, she took a beautiful form and he is doing meditation there on the bank of Ganga, sitting on that evening time. And she came and suddenly sat on the right thigh. She sat on the right thigh. And he came to consciousness and he asked, why you, oh Devi, why you came here? What is the reason? So then she said that I like you and I want to marry you. So I want to, so like that I selected you, like that Ganga was saying to Pratipa. Then Pratipa said that no, 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 it's not possible because I cannot accept. And also, main point is you sat on my right thigh. Right thigh is place for whom? For the son, daughter, and daughter-in-law. And left thigh is the place for wife. So that's why you are my daughter or otherwise daughter-in-law. You cannot be my wife. Like that. So she said, like that he said to her. Wait, where is this? There are some slokas are there. 84. From Mahabharata only these are all stories. आज बंद किया मैंने आप लोगों को दिखाना नहीं चाहता हूँ मैं नहीं तो वो पढ़ते रहेंगे फ्लो नहीं आ रहा है मुझे उससे इसलिए मैं बंद किया so from all the stories from Mahabharata only if you have difficulty then just in ChatGPT you put a question where is the story of Pratipa then immediately she will give all the references in Mahabharata this adhyaya this chapter Chat GPT and also Meta AI, this WhatsApp Meta AI and Gemini GPT. You're all using this, no? The old version there also. That's nowadays these are all coming, Prabhu. You don't need to search anything actually. Just you put a question in the WhatsApp also it is there. Meta AI is there or not? Huh? Meta AI just you type where is the story? Please give the reference of Pratipa in Mahabharata. Immediately she will use all the chapters. Then go and open and study it. You will come to know the story. Previously, we used to search like anything. Now, humans, so these scientists, they want to cross the human cycle. They want to control humans' thinking. Most of the work, whatever the humans they do, that everything they want to replace with their machines. That's a demonic way of progression, actually. So in the meta, if you give meta AI, immediately it will come actually, where it is a story and everything. But anyway, I already taught this Adi Param actually. These all stories. There is already my lectures are there in detailed lectures actually. In every episode we discussed. If you can see in the, if you want, you can see in that my channel Golokwan. Okay, 1 second. All whatever we studied, everything is there from us. There also. Hmm. Mahavishwa Brahma Jesus is chapter number 94. There it is there. Then Pratipas. Raja Pratipaka Ganga. So say Prapya Dakshinam me त्वामाश्लिष्टा वरांगने अपत्यानां सुषाणां च भीरु विद्येतदासनम सो वरांगने तुम मेरी दाहिनी जंगा पर आकर बैठी हो भीरु तुम्हें मालूम होना चाहिए कि यह पुत्र पुत्री तथा पुत्र वधू का आसन है so that's why Pratipa said to her you cannot be my wife you will be my putra vadu my yeah, son and daughter-in-law. Then after that, Pratipa, that means in due course of time he got children, and in that children, Devapi is one is Santanu, another one more is Three sons, na?
Yeah.
Huh? Riksha. Devapi, Shantanu, and one more son is Bahlika. 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 So this Devapi is elder and Shantanu is second. So Devapi went to forest. He is not interested in the ruling the kingdom. So then Shantanu became king. So Pratipa said to him, Shantanu, whenever you get free time, you go to on the bank of Ganges. One girl will come and she will propose to you. And without saying no to her, you should accept. Because already I gave promise to her. And she will come, and if she asks, and you should not ask any questions to her. Who are you? From where you are coming? Without asking anything, if she proposes, you should accept her as your wife. Like that, Pratipa told to Shantanu. So, same way, Shantanu one time went on the bank of Ganges. So, then Ganga saw him and she proposed. And she put a condition. Whatever I do, you should not put a question. Then only I will marry you. Because why? She gave promise to Vasus. So whenever Vasu take birth, she wants to put immediately them into the Ganga so that they will leave that body and they will go back. So that's why she want to help them. So that's why she took the condition. Whenever you ask the question, whenever you get the child from me, and if you ask where you are keep taking that child, then I will leave. So like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Vasus took birth and 8 all. So left their body and they went back to the Swargaloka. And till the time he didn't ask Santanu, but that's the providence actually. Kala always work because they has to go back. That's why Santanu couldn't ask. But in the ninth child, that's a Bhishma. So Devavrat. So Bhishma Dev, Devavrat his name, but initially was not Bhishma. After the Pratigna, he became Bhishma. So this Devavrat, who is nothing but what? The 1/8 portion of all the Vasus, together 8 Vasus, is the Devavrat. And he took birth, and at that time, so she is still doing same thing. After giving birth, she is immediately taking that baby and putting in the Ganges. But this time Shantanu stopped her. Why you are putting all the babies in the Ganges? What you are doing this? Then she said that I already put a condition. Whenever you question me, I will leave you. And also, so then she took that baby and she said that Tata, bye bye, I am going. Because that is a condition before marriage. So condition is violated, she left him. And she took that boy and Mother Ganga and she made him as a student of Braspati and Parasurama and the big acharyas like Sukracharya, from all the acharyas, he learned the dharma sastras, he learned the astra, he learned the sastra, he learned the sastra, everything, astra, sastra, sastra, everything he learned actually. And he became so powerful boy actually. So he came one time actually, Mother Ganga brought, when he became qualified, he brought Shantanu by that time actually, grown up, further becoming old. So he brought this boy and she introduced Devrata to Shantanu. So this is nothing but your boy. So now you take him. So Devrata is so powerful and he used to take all the responsibility of protecting the kingdom. And Shantanu peacefully living. One time he went what? He went to out of the kingdom and to the villages. There he saw Satyavati. And then Satyavati, after seeing her, he got attraction actually. Because she was Matsyagandhi previously when she gave birth to Vyasadev with Parasara. Parasara gave a boon. Matsyagandhi became Sugandhi. So from her body, all the things, long yojanas, so good scent smell, naturally scent smell comes from her body actually. So that smell is so attractive. And also her form is so attractive. She is also Kshatriyani actually. She is the daughter of Uparichar Vasu. You remember that king? Yeah, Uparachari's daughter actually. She's also king. Kshatriya girl. So, but she was grown up by this fisherman. Actually, the twins that they took the two, actually girl and boy, and he keeps boy and he give away the girl to this fisherman. And fisherman brought. This is the story actually. I remember now. So Satyavati, he got Shantanu got attraction towards her, and he wants to marry. But actually, he has already grown-up son who is about to get married. Bhishma Devi is there. Devavrati is there, but still he got the attraction because Ganga already left na very long back. So that's why he wants to get married. So then he was not feeling good for a lot of days, and so then Devavrata came to know through the his father's friend. Everything is there in Mahabharata. Actually. So what is the reason? What is the reason? Then he came to know this is the reason. He wants to marry, but he's hesitating to marry because so the condition put by that girl's father is very heavy. He was telling to Shantanu that so my daughter's son only should be the king. Already there is a qualified person is there, Bhishma, and Devrata is there, and but now this fisherman's girl's son should be the king. What is this? Actually, that's why it is not digestible to the Shantanu. That's why he was not able to accept that condition and marry the Satyavati. Marry Satyavati. He was not able to marry. And he was feeling bad actually in himself. So this Shantanu is nothing but Mahabhisha. That already Mahabhisha took the in the womb of Pratipa and he Shantanu. This is okay, na? I forgot to put this point in between actually. so so then there is a good conversation actually. Devrata came to know from his father's friend the situation of his father, and immediately, Are, this is so simple thing. Why my father is worrying? And I can solve it. And he immediately, along with a few friends, he went to the that fisherman's house, Satyavati's father, and he asked actually, please give your daughter to my father, and my father will marry. Then he said actually, so my daughter's son only should become king. Okay, no problem. But you may say no, okay, but after you are getting married, so then you may change the mind. So then he said that, don't worry, I will not marry at all. So, and also he said that maybe my daughter's son may become king, but your son's son may become king. He is not only asking for one generation, he is asking further generations also. Maybe your son may become king. You may not become king, but your son may become king. Like that, the fisherman's buddhi. That's Dwapara already entered. Ending of Dwapara means entering of Kali Yuga. That means this greed is already in the people's heart actually. They don't want to follow dharma actually. Qualification dharma is not a point. Only mine and my relatives, even is qualified or unqualified, then my people should be. Like now we are also seeing now. So these symptoms we can see in the end of the Dwapara Yuga stories, you can see all clearly. So then so he said that I will not marry at all, actually. And by hearing this, that means whole world, all the Ashtadik Palakas, that means Devatas, they got shocked actually. What is this? Said? Being a Kshatriya and powerful young man, and he is giving a pledge that you will not marry. So Naishtika Brahmacharya is only for whom? For Brahmanas only. Not for the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras. No. That means by nature, whoever is a Kshatriya, he should not be Brahmachari. Brahmachari means Naistik Brahmachari. That means unmarried Brahmachari for lifelong. That is lifelong Brahmachari Vrata, whoever takes, they are known as Naistika Brahmacharis. Naistika Brahmacharis. Naistika Brahmachari Vrata is only meant for Brahminical tendencies whoever is having. Those only should. And they always should stay in the ashram with Guru and secluded place as much as possible from the public. This is the rule actually. And they should not be engaged in dealing money, dealing women, dealing the properties. No. They should be always away. And most of the time they should be focused in what? Studying and teaching and helping in the mission of Guru actually. So that is the brahmachari, saffron Naistic brahmachari's duty. So of course, because of this Prabhupada's missionary work, our brahmacharis are doing some additional works on the strength of our acharya's instructions. But one should be very cautious because rules are rules, and it will definitely affect us. So that's why cautiously one should do the services, even the brahmacharis, whoever is having the who are staying in the big cities with a lot of money, women, and everything is there. They should be very cautious. And because they got surprised, all the devatas, what is this? He's a Kshatriya boy and he's always with the weapons and lot of Rajoguna, because to fight Rajoguna comes out actually. And to do the such a ferocious, ghastly activities, killing the thousands of people, to do that always there is need of support of women. Without woman encouragement, one cannot do that. So Prabhupada also write for Kshatriyas, for the Vaishyas they do business, they do the agriculture, plowing. So to do this, what is the needed for them? Woman support, woman encouragement is needed. So that's why they must get married actually to do those activities. So this is the situation. And they got surprised, and Bhishma did the pratigna, which is Nabhuto Nabhavishyati. It is not going to happen, it didn't happen. Such a wow he did. That's why his name is Bhishma. Like that, Bhishma did, and then after Satyavati married to Shantanu. So Shantanu got two children from her. What are those? Vicitravirya, Citrangada and Vicitravirya. And this Citrangada is very, very proud guy actually. Lot of this is not a proper person actually. He wants to challenge everyone. Even he doesn't have power, but he will challenge everyone. Such a one time he challenged one Gandharva king actually. His name is also Citrangada. This Citrangada went there and he challenged that Citrangada. He easily defeated and killed him. Finished. Citrangada died. First son is over. Then younger son, Vicitravirya, he is also not a such a powerful man. He cannot fight for the his own wives to get the marriage actually. So this Vichitravirya is a very weak guy actually, and Satyavati was just lamenting because already Santanu left, and Satyavati was feeling bad because now what will happen to this Kuru dynasty? This they are coming Puru and Kuru. Puru we already read the Kuru, na Kuru read now recently. So this we are they are coming in the line of Kuru, and the Kuru name only Kurukshetra came. So Kuru ruled that Kshetra that is known as Kurukshetra, which is Dharma Kshetra also. So this Kuru dynasty, what will happen? Kauravas. So without any lineage. So that's why she is worried. So she want to get married this Vichitravirya, but he is not able to do and get win the girls. So then she asks Bhishma Dev, so can you get so girls for this Vichitravirya, your brother? Okay, he went to Kasiraj. So there the three girls are there. And there's so many kings came and they all want to win her. But this Bhishma actually he fought all of with them and also with the brothers and also with the king, and he finished, and that means he fought and forcefully they are crying, and also still he brought them. This is known as what? Rakshasa Vivaha. Rakshasa Vivaha. It is authentic for the Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas is not adharma actually. Forcefully bringing the girls. Even they may like or may not like, no problem. Just bring them. So Amba, Ambika, Ambalika. But Amba already in love with Shalva king. Shalva actually, because they were both having understanding. So there is exchange also. They want to marry each other. And that's why while Bhishma was fighting with all these people, who was very aggressively stopping Bhishma, Shalva tried actually. Because her lover is also there in the three girls. Amba is lover of Shalva and they have understanding. They want to get married actually. But this thing, while Bhishma Dev bringing these three girls, she didn't tell at that time actually. She could have told, I already selected this boy, so I cannot come with you. This is the rule actually. Because Kshatriya girl is having the right to select her husband. This is also known as Gandharva. So as per the rules of Gandharva, she has right. So that's why if she said that already I love Shalva, so immediately Bhishma they could have, because Bhishma is expert in all dharma sastras. That's why Krishna made Yudhishthir to hear from him all the dharma sastras and also for the welfare of Kali Yuga. So that's why some instruction should be prevail in the society. Bhishma only the last person who knows the subtleties of dharma, and he should speak, and then that will be propagated. And that's why Krishna very tactfully he made that whole scene. And Bhishma knows all the dharma, and he knows what is right and wrong. If she could have told Amba, but she didn't say, and she came like that simply, then what he? Then after bringing to the Hastinapura, she started saying, I already love Shalva and I want to marry him. Then okay, then go. He left immediately. So you go to the Shalva. And then Ambika and Ambalika both got married with the Vicitravirya. And she went there to the Shalva, and Shalva said that, I don't want to accept you. अरे वो तो एक क्षत्रिय जीत के लेके गया, तो वो तो क्या होगा, वो तो जैसा जैसा क्या लोम फॉक्स को क्या बोलते, फॉक्स लोमड़ी लोमड़ी है ना, तो लोमड़ी को बुद्धि होती है ना, लोमड़ी क्या करती है, दूसरे जानवर जो चेज करते हैं जैसे बाघ ये सब, उसी को जो भी बचा कुछ है ना, ये जाके ऐसा चोरी करके खाती है। वो ऐसा जो some king already has won you and now he left over you, that means it's just like a thrown away cheese you are, and I should accept you, I cannot. It's being a Kshatriya, every time you'll be remembering, I cannot win her, and someone won and they left over, and then I married. That means against the principles of Kshatriyatvam actually. That's why he said that I cannot marry, you go. And what is a mistake? She didn't do, she did one mistake, she didn't tell about her love when Bhishma is bringing. That is the point actually. But she unnecessarily got the enmity about Bhishma Dev actually. And she wants to take revenge. Then she went to Parasurama because she was searching. And one time, one Rishi ashram she reached, there they said actually, only the person who can defeat Bhishma is Parasurama, no one can beat. So then that means she want to see the death of Bhishma. Such a enmity she started having actually. So Parasurama, she went to Parasurama and she made him to, because she asked this boon actually. One woman came and asked her, okay, Parasurama said that, okay, I will give the boon to you. Then she asked, you should fight with Bhishma and kill him. Actually, Bhishma is a very dear disciple of Parasurama. But what should be done actually? Okay, then accept. Already he accepted. So he lalkar diya mane. So yes, Bhishma Dev, he was invited for fighting. And Bhishma is a big episode actually in Mahabharata. Actually, the fighting is also. So finally, so actually he's a Gurudev. He in that battle, Parasurama was defeated. Parasurama was defeated and Bhishma won. And but she maintained her enmity further also. She became, before becoming secondary, she became one mere place. One birth she took. Then after that, she became the secondary actually. And finally, she became the cause for the death of Bhishma. Actually, Shikandi is a man only. But all the time, Bhishma Dev was seeing in the Shikandi is a man only. But what he was seeing in her, in him, Amba he was. Because of that, whenever that means Shikandi coming front means Bhishma is simply knows that actually she took birth in the form of Shikandi, and he knows that this Shikandi is man only, he's not a woman actually. Many times think the Shikandi is half, not, it's not half, he's a proper man only. But the problem is, so Bhishma Devi is seeing in that Shikandi only Amba. So that's why Shikandi coming front means Amba is coming in front of. That's why Bhishma Dev not able to throw an arrow on her. So that is the logic actually. If a woman comes and stand in front, who will throw the weapon actually? That's against the dharma. So previously dharma means dharma only. They don't see the benefit of the other benefit is more than dharma also can be sidelined and we can get the benefit. This is the Kaliga mentality. But in the previously, the society, how dharma means dharma. That's all. Even the life is going out. the wealth is going out, then they will not leave, because falling from dharma is more worse than the leaving the so-called comfortabilities. Now the comfortability is more important than the following dharma, but at that time dharma is more important than the so-called sense gratification or material comforts. So that's the Kali Yuga brains are completely corrupted. This Mahabharat, what will make by regularly discussing the stories of Mahabharat, it will make the human thinking at least like a human, because they will be at least trained to follow dharma. On top of dharma, there is a bhakti is there. So to before because sarva dharma and parityaja, before leaving all the dharma, you should follow dharma. But when you are ready to fully surrender, then only you should leave dharma. So, but what we are doing, we are not fully surrendered also, and also we don't want to follow dharma. This is the main disease in our society. In our society, also, this is a problem. We don't accept the Daiva Varnashram. This is a problem actually. Because of this, what is happening? Nagarka, Naghatka. That means you are not qualified to fully surrender. That means you are not able to engage 24 hours in direct devotional service, and also you are not ready to follow the dharma. Then where you will go? So then we'll go to the sinful. We'll do the sinful activities. Or we'll put the tag of bhakti and put the sinful activity. This is happening actually. Of course, I'm not saying everyone is not following, but most of the times, and thus our livelihood and many things are not are not according to the dharma. So we are not checking. So, but Prabhupada said from the day one, all the devotees who got initiated and they should be staying in the simple living and not the sinful life, and having their own communities, and which is run by the devotees and devotees leadership. And like that, actually Prabhupada want to see every college, every university as the college of which can teach the all these four varnas, occupations and dharma. Instead of the modern education and sense gratification, and for sense gratification, I can go any extent. This is the teaching of the modern era. Actually, in the education, we get only for the getting of for achieving anything, I can go to any extent. I don't care for the Matur Dharma, Pitur Dharma, Putra Dharma, Bhratru Dharma. No. I don't mind of these things. I don't know values of these also. Just what I want, I will achieve that. And what you want, you should get that. This is the teaching of the modern era, actually, modern education. But this will be manifesting the more and more cruel and more cheating and more fraud and more so degraded, downgraded people's society. It's very dangerous. On due course of time, you can see like demons are around us. Now also so much cheating, no, actually. To earn little money, lot of cheating. Everywhere. Everyone, every time is cheating only. Sabji wala sa lekar Pradhan Mantri tak. Everywhere it is cheating actually. So, for revival of this Krishna conscious movement's duty is revival of dharma also. Who is going to revive this dharma? Who is going to establish values in the society? So, devotee community only. That is responsibility of the followers of this movement. Their responsibility only. So, of course, come to our real thing. So, like this, Ambika and Ambalika, they got married with Vicitravirya. And anyway, Amba, she was finished like that. Anyway, she became cause for the Bhishma's death, because that was the life after life. She maintained the enmity actually. Now, when she became Sikandi, at that time, she was remembering her past life as a Amba. That much enmity she is having actually. So, Ambika and Ambalika both married to Vicitravirya, but Vicitravirya is tuberculosis. All the slokas which are coming, although I'm telling as a story, and we'll read the slokas and finish it within 10 minutes. So I'm putting as a story, okay? So then what happened? Then this Vicitravirya was not at all too much indulging into sex life, then lead to the what? Tuberculosis. This is Kshaya Rog. So because of that, he got this Shire. That many reasons can be, but this is also one of the reasons. So we can see in the Prabhupada writing this in somewhere other purports also. Tuberculosis he got because of too much indulgence with the in sex life. But he couldn't produce a baby. He left his body. No, Ambika and Ambalika, without husband, no progeny, no children, no further Kuru expansion, Kuru dynasty further. Then mother was discussing with the Bhisma, what should be done. She proposed, will you marry some girl and you will extend this, not these girls, but will you marry a girl? Can you go for? Then he said, what do you think? I am Bhishma. So whatever the word, whatever the promise I did. So leaving that means it's a sinful. But what will we do? We'll be doing, oh, is higher cause having kingdom. So protecting that, let me get married. No, whatever I did pratikna, I should stick to that. This is the truth. This is the dharma. Following dharma means like that. So then we can go for another alternative. So then she remembered her elder son from Parasara. Elder son through Parasara. She got elder son. So Vyasadev, she remembered Vyasadev. Oh, okay, then she told to Bhishma. So Vyasadev is there. So before marriage I got birth. So these things, if you hear, actually, oh, before marriage also this Mahabharata is looking like so irregular. But these are all are special cases only. So by hearing Satyavati story, also people's mind get pollution actually so much, and immediately says that what is this? And such a Mahabharata and such a dynasty descendants we are hearing as great devotees. What is this? And it feels the so much hesitation in the heart. But when you hear Mahabharata properly from the proper person, then you will understand the subtleties. Then that will make all your heart so clean, and you will be whatever your so-called dirty mind put the questions, all the questions will be properly answered actually in the Mahabharata. But you should read it in a proper way actually. And you should hear from a proper person who knows the subtleties of dharma. There you can see in the episode of the Satyavati and Parasar, the dialogues you can remember actually. It's not at all out of lust it is done. It's completely, and also she didn't lose any kanyatvam. That means her chastity is not at all gone actually. That is the power of the, so such a way they have the baby actually. So this is, and baby birth also not just by the male and female unite. Baby birth is just devatas by glancing, by touching, and by having intercourse, and by the speaking. So by glancing, by speaking, by touching, and by intercourse, by the having the limbs together. So in the four ways, the baby can be produced. But we know only one way. That means we think that physically meeting, that is only the cause for the baby birth. But actually, babies can be taken birth, can be given to the by just mantra. That means just speaking mantra, or otherwise just by glancing. Also, she can become pregnant, or otherwise just touching like this, she can become pregnant. Female can be pregnant. So like this, many ways are there, many. So now in the present era, whatever the things, whatever the things you don't see, so that's why you don't have idea of those things. Then always you think that with limited understanding, the all the faults in the stories, but nothing, no fault is there. So, so then where we are actually? So Vicitravirya, these two wives. So then she says, Satyavati said to the Bhishma Dev, so we will call the Vyasadev. Then Vyasadev came. So I all know the story. So from there, so who came? From the Amba gave birth to Dhrtarastra, and Ambika gave birth to Pandu, and one servant is sent. So she gave birth to Vidura. And Vidura is also Kaurava only. Why? Because of that, then he will become the Vyasadev's descendant. But why he is called as Kaurava then? Why Vyas is not Kaurava? जिसका खेत है उसी का फसल होता है या नहीं? जैसे आपका खेत में कोई भी बिया बो के चले गए और उसमें फसल आया, उसका फसल किस कौन काटेंगे? उसका ओनर कौन बनेंगे? जिसका जमीन उसी का होगा या नहीं? तो ये सर्वेंट किसका सर्वेंट? हाँ, अंबिका अंबालिका, हाँ, अंबिका की सर्वेंट. अंबिका की सर्वेंट माने किसका सर्वेंट? ओनर कौन है? विचित्र वीर्य है ना. प्रॉपर्टी सब कुछ उन्हीं का होता है ना. जो भी दासी हैं, whatever dasis, maid servants, everything should belongs to whom? To the Kuru Kauravas only, na. So it belongs to Kuru dynasty or not? So that's why even the whatever that means das is also different types. Not that the every dasi's child will be the Kaurava. Those dasis who are fully dedicated and they completely surrendered themselves, and their babies are belong to dynasty, and they will not be touched by any other outside man. But some dasis who can marry the outside person and their babies belongs to them all. That Purusha. They all working in the queen's palace. In the kingdom, in the king's palace, all the maid servants are not in equal position. Some are the surrendered dasis are there. They are intimate dasis. Those all belongs to the king only. So if king wants, he can have intercourse with them also. And those babies belongs to whom then? King only. But some dasis, they married with the other Rajapurushas are outside. They will be having their husbands and they come and go and varieties will be there. In the palace also different jobs are there. Not the same way, all the jobs. So, so that's why she is, this Dasi belongs to the Ambika and Ambika means she belongs to the Vicitraviryas, Dasi. So that's why even baby is taken birth because of the Vyasadev, but that baby is considered as Kuru's baby only, Kaurava's property only. So that's why Kuru Pungavaha. Vidura's another name is the best among Kurus, Kauravas. Kauravas Sreshta. Of course, all three are the sons of Vasudev also, but that is not prominent. As a dynasty wise, if you see, they all belongs to Kuru dynasty. So, like this, from Vichitravi through as Vichitravirya sons, we have Dhrtarastra, Pandu, and Vidura. And then from the Pandavas, Pandu, actually he has curse. We all know that. So then mother Kunti says that she has a boon from the Durvasa Muni. So because of that, then she invited. So these three, and they got we already said actually, the three Pandavas, and also Pandu says, why don't you tell that mantra to your sister also? She doesn't have any enviousness. Kunti's character is also excellent character. If you see in the Mahabharata, Kunti, Yudhishthir Maharaj characters are two extreme characters as per Dharma, if you see. And so Kunti is the best example. Whenever her story comes, you can see the so many points to learn. Even Satyavati's character also. They are all very chaste women actually. All their response when the Santanu goes and asks what she replies, and when Parasurama comes and asks what she replies, all these dialogues, like Shakuntala we have seen, like that. So very role models actually. So then Madri also got that mantra and she recited. Then she invited Aswini Kumaras and Nakula and Sahadev like that, and we'll go to our final end of the chapter. This whole whatever we discussed will be in this one. Mahabhisa became Shantam. This is clear? सोमवंशे कलौ नष्टे कृतादौ स्थापयिष्यति बाह्लिकात् सोमदत्तोऽभूत् भूरिर्भूरिश्रवास्ततः शलश्च शान्तनोरासीत् गङ्गायां भीष्म आत्मवान् सर्वधर्मविदां श्रेष्ठो महाभागवतः कविः. Translation. Yes.
The dynasty of the moon god comes to an end, and in this era, in the beginning of the next Satyavati, will re-establish the Soma dynasty in this world. From Bhakti, the brother of Santanu, came a son named Somadatta, who had three sons named Puri, Bhisma, and Santanu. From Santanu to the womb of his wife named Ina came Bhishma. The exalted son realized good and learned his father.
वीरयूताग्रणीर्येण रामोऽपि युधितोषितः शान्तनोर्दासकन्यायां जज्ञे चित्राङ्गदः सुतः.
Vishnudev was the foremost of all warriors. When he defeated Lord Parshurama in a fight, Lord Parshurama was very satisfied with him. By the semen of Santanu in the womb of Satyavati, the daughter of a fisherman, Citrangada, took birth.
So here, purport is Satyavati was actually the daughter of Uparichara Vasu by the womb of a fisherwoman known as Matsyagarbha. Later, Satyavati was raised by a fisherman. The fight between Parasurama and Bhishmadev concerns three daughters of Kasiraj, Ambika, Ambalika, and Amba, who were forcibly abducted by Bhishmadev, acting on behalf of his brother Vicitravirya. Amba thought that Bhishmadev would marry her and became attached to him, but Bhishmadev refused to marry her, for he had taken the vow of Brahmacharya. Amba therefore approached Bhishmadev's military spiritual master Parasurama, who instructed Bhishma to marry her. Bhishma refused, and therefore Parasurama fought with him to force him to accept the marriage. But Parasurama was defeated, and he was pleased with Bhishma. विचित्रवीर्यश्चावराजो नाम्ना चित्रांगदो हतः यस्यां पराशरात् साक्षात् अवतीर्णो हरे कला वेदगुप्तो मुनिकृष्णो यतोऽहमिदमध्यगाम् हित्वा स्वशिष्यान् पैलादीन् भगवान् बादरायणः. Oh, next. मह्यं पुत्राय शान्ताय परं गुह्यमिदं जगौ विचित्रवीर्यो विचित्रवीर्योतो वाह काशीराजसुते बलात् स्वयंवरादुपनीते अम्बिकां बालिके उभे तयोरासक्त हृदयो गृहीतो यक्ष्मणा मृतः.
Vicitravirya was the younger brother, was killed by a Gandharv who was also named Citrangada. Satyavati, before her marriage to Shantanu, gave birth to the master authority of Vedas, Vyasadev, known as Dhrtarastra, who was begotten by Parasurama Muni. From Vyasadev, Shukdev Goswami was born, and from him I studied this great work of literature, Srimad Bhagavatam. The incarnation of Godhead Ved Vyasa, rejecting his disciples, headed by Pearl, instructed Srimad Bhagavatam to me because I was free from all material desires. After Ambika and Amalika, the two daughters of Ashiraj, were taken away by force, Vichitravirya married them. But because he was too attached to these two wives, he had a heart attack and died of tuberculosis.
Okay, it's clear. क्षेत्रे प्रजस्य वै भ्रातुर्मात्रोक्तो बादरायणः धृतराष्ट्रं च पाण्डुं च विदुरं चाप्यजीजनत्.
The Lord Shri Vyasadev, following the order of his mother Satyavati, begot three sons, two by the bones of Ambika and Ambalika, the two wives of his brother Vicitravirya, and the third by Vicitravirya's maidservant. These sons were Dhrtarastra, Pandu, and Vidura.
But Vicitravirya died of tuberculosis, and his wives Ambika and Ambalika had no issue. Therefore, after Vichitravirya's death, his mother Saraswati, who was also the mother of Vyasadev, asked Vyasadev to beget children through the wives of Vichitravirya. So this is there in the, this is dharma in Dwapara Yuga, but in the Kali Yuga, it's not allowed actually. So in the brother's wife having children, Ashwamedha, Kavalambana, all these things are not allowed actually. In this day, in those days, the brother of the husband could beget children through the womb of his sister-in-law. This was known as Devarena Sutotpatti. If the husband was somehow unable to get children, his brother could do so through the womb of his sister-in-law. This Devrans Dopati and the sacrifices of Aswamedha and Govamedha are forbidden in the age of Aswamedam Gavalambham Sanyasam Pala Paitrikam Devarena Sutotpattim Kalau Pancha Vivarjayet. Okay, next. गान्धार्यां धृतराष्ट्रस्य जज्ञे पुत्रशतं नृपा तत्र दुर्योधनो ज्येष्ठो दुःशला चापि कन्यका.
Dhritarashtra's wife Ganga gave birth to 100 sons and one daughter. Okay, the oldest of the sons was Duryodhana and daughter's name was Dushala.
Dushala. These 100 sons also there is a history actually. Anyway, okay, it's time. शापान्मैथुनो रुद्धस्य पाण्डो कुन्त्या महारथा जाता धर्मानिलेन्द्रेभ्यो युधिष्ठिरमुखास्त्रयः नकुलः सह देवश्च माद्र्यां न सत्यदस्त्रयोः द्रौपद्यां पञ्चभ्यः पुत्रास्ते पितरो भवन्.
Pandu was restrained from sexual life because of having been birthed by a child, and therefore his three sons, Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna, were begotten through the womb of his wife Kunti by Dharmraj, by the demigod controlling the wind, and by the demigod controlling the rain. Pandu, second wife, Madri, gave birth to Nagla and Savage, who were begotten by the two Ashwini Kumaras. The five brothers, headed by Yudhishthira, begot five sons through the womb of Draupadi. These five sons were your uncles.
So we know these five actually, yeah. Pandavas, how they took birth already we discussed that. So then five Pandavas got the five Upa Pandavas, and also they got additionally, so other than Draupadi, and they were having individual wives, and from them also they got the different. That we are going to see. Yudhishtirat Prativindyaha Srutaseno Rukodarat Arjunat Srutakirtastu Shatani Kastu Nakulihi.
From Yudhishthira came a son named Prativindya. From Bhima a son named Shrutasena. From Arjuna a son named Shrutakirti. And from Nakul a son named Shatangika.
Sahadev Suto Rajan Srutakarma Tata Pare Yudhishthiratu Pauravyam Devakota Gatotkachaha Bhimasena Thidimbayam Kalyam Sarvagatastataha Sahadeva Suhotram Tu Vijaya Suta Parvati.
Okay, the son of Jayadeva and Shrutkarma.
These are five actually came from the five Pandavas from Draupadi. These five Upa Pandavas, these are all. Now it's individuals now. Furthermore,
okay, the son of Jayadeva was Shrutkarma. Furthermore, Yudhishthira and his brothers begot other sons in other wives. Yudhishthira begot a son named Devaka through the womb of Parvi, and Bhisma begot a son named Ghatotkacha through the wife Vinda, and a son named Sarvakta through his wife Kali. Similarly, Sahadeva had a son named Subodra through his wife named Vijaya, who was the daughter of the king of the mountains.
करेणुमत्यां नकुलो नरमित्रं तथा अर्जुनः इरावन्तामुलुप्यां वैसुतायां ब्रुवाहनं मणिपुरपते सोऽपि तत्पुत्र पुत्रिका सुता.
Nakula begot a son named Narmitra through his wife named Karuna. Similarly, Arjun begot a son named Iravan through his wife known as Ulupi, the daughter of Nagas, and a son named Prabhuvahan by the womb of the princess of Manipur. Dhruvan became the adopted son of the king of Manipur.
Yeah, daughter's son became king. Prabhupada writing important purport. It is to be understood that Parvati is the daughter of the king of the very old mountainous country known as the Manipura state. 5,000 years ago, therefore, when the Pandavas ruled, Manipura existed as did its king. Therefore, this kingdom is a very old aristocratic Vaishnava kingdom. If this kingdom is organized as a Vaishnava state, this revitalization will be a great success because for 5,000 years, this state has maintained its identity. Manipur was 5,000 years, even from the Pandavas to till almost all the recent ages, also it was maintained as a Vaishnava kingdom. If the Vaishnava spirit is revived there, it will be a wonderful place, renowned throughout the entire world. Manipuri Vaishnavas are very famous in Vaishnava society. In Vrindavan and Navadip, there are many temples constructed by the king of Manipura. Some of our devotees belong to the Manipura state. The Krishna conscious movement, therefore, can be well spread in the state of Manipura by the cooperative efforts of the Krishna conscious devotees. Prabhupada wanted Manipura to revive it back as Vaishnava state, actually, back. Sarup Damodar Swami Maharaj used to preach. He's also from there. Maharaj, Prabhupada is having special love on Maharaj, and he wanted to revive that. At least some other day, it will become definitely a Vaishnava state. Tavatataha subhadrayam abhimanyu sarvati chidvira uttarayam tato bhavan.
My dear King Parikshit, your father Abhimanyu was born from the womb of Subhadra as the son of Arjuna. He was the conqueror of all Atirathas, those who could fight with 1,000 charioteers. From him, by the womb of Uttara, the daughter of Raja, you were born.
Virat Raja. Virat Raja's daughter is Uttara. Uttara and Abhimanyu's son is Parikshit. Parikshineshu kurushu द्रौण्ये ब्रह्मास्त्र तेजसा त्वं च कृष्णानुभावेन सजीवो मोचितोऽन्तकात्.
After the Kuru dynasty was annihilated in the battle of Kshetra, you also are about to be destroyed by Brahmastra, tonic weapon released by the son of Dronacharya. But by the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, you were saved from death.
देवे मे तनयास्ताता जनमेजय पूर्वकाः श्रुतसेनो भीमसेन उग्रसेनश्च वीर्यवान्.
My dear king, your four sons, Janmejaya, Shrutisena, Bhimasena, and Ugrasena, are very powerful. Janmejaya is the eldest.
Yeah, now the scene came to the exact speaker audience here. जनमेजयस्त्वां विदित्वा तक्षका निधनं गतं सर्पान् वै यागाग्नौ साहोष्यति रुषान्वितः.
Because of your death of the Taksha snake, your sons Janmejaya will be very angry and will perform the sacrifice to kill all the snakes of the world.
Future what is going to happen is say. कालशेयं पुरोधाय तुरं तुरगमेधशाट् समन्तात् पृथिवीं सर्वां जित्वा यक्षति चाध्वरैः.
After conquering throughout the world and after accepting Tura, the son of Kalasha, as his priest, Dharmeja will perform Ashwamedha Yajna, for which he will be known as Turagamedhasat.
तस्य पुत्रः शतानीको याज्ञवल्क्यात्रयीं पठन् अस्त्रज्ञानं क्रियाज्ञानं शौनकात् परमेष्यति. Future is saying, yeah.
The son of Janmejaya, known as Shatanik, will learn from Yajnavalk the three Vedas and the art of performing district ceremonies. He will also learn the military art from Kripacharya and the transcendental science from the sage Shaunak.
सहस्रानीकस्तत्पुत्रस्ततश्चैवाश्वमेधजः असीमकृष्णस्तस्यापि नेमिचक्रस्तु तत्सुतः.
The son of Shatanika will be Sahasranaika. and from him will come the son named Ashwamedha. From Ashwamedha will come Ashimakrishna. Ashimakrishna.
Yeah.
And
Asima Krishna.
his son will be Navichakra.
Yeah. Future generations. Yeah. गजाह्वये हृते नद्या कौशाभ्यां साधु वत्स्यति तस्मात् सुचिरथ सुतः.
When the town of Hastinapur, New Delhi, is inundated by a river, Nemichakra will live in place known as Kasumki. His son will be celebrated as Chitrath and son of Chitrath will be Suchirath.
तस्माच्च वृष्टिमास्तस्य सुषेणोता महीपतिः सुनीतस्तस्य भविता नुचक्षुर्यत् सुखी नलः.
From Suchirata will come the son in very secret month, and his son Susena will be the emperor of the entire world. Son of Susena will be Sunita. His son will be Nirchakshu, and from Nirchakshu will come a son named Hinala.
परिप्लवः सुतस्तस्मात् मेधावी सुनयात्मजः नृपञ्जयस्ततो दूर्वस्ति मिस्तस्मात् जनिष्यति.
Will come Vedanta,
The son of Sukhinala. 42.
son of Sukinala will be Pariplava, and his son will be Sunaya. From Sunaya will come a son named Medhavi. From Medhavi, Nirpan will come Nipanjaya, and from Nipanjaya, Durva, and from Durva, Timi.
तिमे बृहद्रतस्तस्मात् शतानीकः सुदासजः शतानिका दुर्दमनस्तस्यापत्यं महीनरः.
Now Timi will become Brihadrat. From Brihadrat, Sudas. And from Sudas, Shatanik. From Shatanik will come Durdaman. And from him will come a son named Mahinar.
शतानीका दुर्दमना महीनरा. Hindi people they don't they don't want to say. Yeah, they don't want to read.
But I decide like I decide like
India. But A is there, bro. Okay. दण्डपाणिर्निमिस्तस्य क्षेमको भविता यतः ब्रह्मक्षत्रस्य वैयो निर्वंशो देवर्षि सत्कृतः क्षेमकं प्राप्य राजानं संस्थां प्राप्स्यति वै कलौ अथ मागध राजानो भाविनो ये वदामि ते.
The son of Mahinar will be the Dhanpani, and his son will be Nimi, from whom King Kshemak will be born. I have now described to you the moon god's dynasty, which is the source of the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, and is worshipped by the demigods and great saints. In this Kali Yuga, Kshemaka will be the last monarch. Now I shall describe to you the future of the Magadha dynasty. Please listen.
Magadha Jarasandha. After Jarasandha's son name is what? Sahadev, na? Huh? Yeah, now we'll be seeing the Sahadevs later. But Bhavita Sahadevasya Marjariryatsruta Shrava Tato Yutayustasyapi Niramitro Tatatsutaha Sunakshatrat Bruhatseno Karmajit Tatah Sutunjaya Vipraha Suchistasya Bhavishyati क्षेमोता श्रुव्रतस्तस्मात् धर्मसूतः सूत्रः समस्ततः द्युमत्सेनोत सुमतिः सुबलो जनिता ततः.
Similarly, the son of Jarasan will have a son named Marjari. From Marjari will come Shutrashava, and from Shutrashava Yutayu, And from Yudayo, Nirmitra, the son of Nirmitra will be Sunakshatra. From Sunakshatra will be Brihatsena. And from Brihatsena, Karmajit. The son of Karmajit will be Sutanjay. The son of Sutanjay will be Vipra and his son will be Shuchi. The son of Shuchi will be Kshema. The Kshema will be Suvrata and the son of Suvrata will be Dhramsutra. The Dhramsutra will be Sama and from Sama Dyutasena. And from Dyutasena Sumati and from Sumati Subala.
These names are very Sunitah Satyajidhatha Viswajidyat Barhadratascha Bhupala Bhavya Sahasravatsaram.
From Subala will come Sunitha, and from Sunitha Satyajit, from Satyajit Vishwajit, and from Vishwajit Ripunjaya. All of these personalities will belong to the dynasty of Brihadratha, which will rule the world for 1000 years.
This is the history of monarchy that began with Jarasandha and continues for 1000 years. As the above mentioned, kings appear on the surface of the globe. Thus end the Bhakti and the purpose of the 9th canto, 22nd chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam entitled The Descendants of Ajamidha. So now the next Yayatis, only Yayati, one son descendants we saw. That's a Puru. Yayatis 5 sons. Who are those? Anu, Druhyu, Turvasu, Yadu, and Puru. Puru is the youngest son. Puru's dynasty till now we have seen. Out of Yayati's 5 sons. And now in the 23rd chapter, we are going to discuss Yayati's remaining sons. So then 23rd and 24th, Yayati's remaining sons will be discussing, then ends the 9th canto. We started 9th canto and we will end the 9th canto. I will started. Tomorrow we'll do that, okay? You want to do now? Okay, it's small chapter, tomorrow we'll do. So, thank you very much.